Hi friends, welcome to Walks with Moss. Today Bella and I are going to go on a little adventure up a logging road just to see what we can see. Pretty standard stuff for us. We might walk down to a lake. Mostly this hike is about just exploring an area that I've been to a lot, but never from this particular access point. So we'll walk for a bit, and then when we get ready to, we'll stop and have some lunch, and hopefully we'll find some pretty stuff along the way. You ready to go, buddy? You ready to go? Yeah? Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Bella's so excited. She loves these walks. There was some rain in the forecast today. It's sunny right now, but the rain will probably start soon. It is, after all, spring in the Pacific Northwest. The weather changes continuously. But so far, it's a beautiful day. Bella is doing her thing, running on up ahead of me there. There's the hill we are going to be climbing up today. Last time we went up this hill, we went that way. This time we're going to stay more to the right and see what there is to see up there. This area we're coming up to right now is pretty ugly, but I can rest assured that there won't be any meth addicts, knife-wielding crazies, homeless encampments, or anything like that up here. I hiked in town last week on the Johnson, not Jacobson. Hi, Teresa Jacobson, she's my friend. On the Teresa Johnson Trail, and ran into people with knives and homeless encampments, and it just didn't feel very safe, which is a shame because it's a beautiful trail, easy to get to, but it doesn't feel safe anymore. So today Bella and I are back in the land of massive clear cuts. Here's some bonfire moss, scientific name Funaria hydrometrica, which I probably pronounced wrong. It likes to grow up, as you might guess, in fire pits. This is a moss that can be ID'd at 50 miles per hour or even 80 kilometers per hour. It's very distinctive. Here's a little antler shed. It's the first time I've found one of these. It's not in very good condition though. We are still making our way up this clear cut. We made it to the top of the hill. Last time I was up here, I went up there and had a very soggy lunch under my tarp. And a truck came right through here as we were walking up here, so we went in the woods right there to wait for the truck to go by. This time though, instead of turning left, we're going to go straight down here. And according to my maps, this road connects with an area of roads that I have hiked a lot over the years. Always walking, always exploring, always wanting to see what's around the corner. I'm now on a road I've never been on before, and here's a gravel pit. Perhaps not very exciting, but it's something new anyway. I like to get out and see how all these different roads connect up to each other. Over that way is Dayton Peak. I've been up there lots of times. And then back behind us that way is Camilchi Ridge, which I've also been up lots of times. I haven't been to this particular spot before. I'm trying to get out and go for a little walk every day. I think it's going to help me with my hip pain. Instead of doing a long walk once a week, I'm going to try to get out on a little walk almost every day, and then still try to get in my weekly long walk too. There's some interesting hills over there. Might be fun to go up them. There won't be a view of any kind up there though. Maybe we'll go up this ridge here and check out the view. Bella and I are going to continue on down this road and see if it goes where I think it's going to go, which is to a small body of water. Maybe I'll stop and have my lunch there. I just got a message from someone on Tinder who I feel hopeful about. We'll see how that goes. Of course, I just lost my cell phone signal, so I can't answer him back. We made it back out to the main road I usually hike in on, and now we've turned around, going to see what we can see back in the direction we came. There's a lot of caution tape out here. I'm wondering if maybe there was a motorcycle event here recently. There's some of it right there. Okay, we have decided to go off and explore a little motorcycle trail here. It probably won't go very far, but this is a good time of year to explore the motorcycle trails before it gets too dry or too muddy. Oh, I think this trail is already going to end maybe. No, it's just going around the corner. It looked like a road up there, but it isn't. This motorcycle trail has come out on an abandoned logging road. Cool. Let the adventure begin. Looks like it might start raining soon, but that's fine. We're prepared for the rain. I really need to get in better shape. Don't mind all my huffing and puffing. I think maybe we found our lunch spot. This abandoned logging road at the end of a motorcycle trail is coming out to a little bit of a viewpoint. This looks like an excellent spot for lunch. Oh yeah, there's a good view up here. Yay! There's that little lake that I was trying to reach the other day. I don't know if it's going to show up or not. I still might try to get down there, although it looks like there'd be a lot of walking over marshland to get there. Anyway, here's my lunchtime view today. Looking out over, I think, Shelton Valley Road. I really would have liked to have had my lunch at that viewpoint there, but it's definitely going to rain. So my options are to A, scurry back to the car and have lunch at home, or B, slip into a patch of woods somewhere and pitch my tarp and have lunch out here. I think I'll have my lunch out here. Here comes the rain. I'm not seeing much in the way of good potential lunch spots where I can pitch my tarp and have a view down on the road. So I'm gonna head up here through the slash. That patch of trees right there might be good. Unfortunately, this is the time of year when ticks are the most active, so I'll have to look Bella over really thoroughly, checking her out for ticks when we get home. I forgot to put her tick spray on before the start of the hike. That's something new that I've got. and I need to get in the habit of it. Eventually I'll put her on Comfortis, but I have to wait months just to get her into the vet for that. Apparently there's something pretty fascinating in that wood pile. What is it, Bella? What is it? What's in there? I headed for those woods up there. Made it up to the little patch of trees, but there's no place to pitch a tarp and have a view. So, not sure what I'm going to do here just yet. Maybe I'll wander over that way. It's actually starting to hail now. Fortunately, there's a little game trail up here, so I can follow it. On the hunt for the perfect lunch spot, trying not to trip on little wild blackberries. Found a motorcycle trail in these woods. And there's a little bit of a view right here. I'm feeling confident now that I'm going to find a nice place up here with a view where I can pitch my tarp. Lots of possibilities. I'll find something for sure. This looks like an okay spot. I'll pitch my tarp right here. Okay, the tarp is pitched in a pretty good spot with a pretty good view. Bella's going to join me under the tarp. Patches and Sage would never sit under a tarp with me, even when I bribed them with food. They didn't have the sense to come in out of the rain. Apparently Bella does. So, without any further ado, it is lunchtime. Yes! The best part of every hike. Motorcycle on the road down below. They're making a little noise in the background. They probably won't ever see me tucked up here. So while I'm warming up my noodles, it's time for a cuppa. Oh yeah. I'm having my usual G7 instant coffee. Yep, motorcycles are getting closer. Stir it up with my long-handled titanium spoon. This spoon has been around the world with me. It's time for a cuppa. Cheers. Hot coffee in the woods on a cold, rainy day. Nothing better. Well, so much for my brand new floating tripod. Broke on its first outing. Darn it. I've got my camera propped up on a tree now. To cook my lunch today, I'm trying something different. I've got some chaffing fuel, which is lit. It's hard to see though. It says it burns for 6 hours. I don't know. We'll see if it even gets my water warm. Oh, it is starting to get a little bit warm. I can tell it's going to be slow though. But that's okay. Just gives me more time to sit here and enjoy the view. My food is slowly warming up. Maybe a little too slowly because my coffee got cold. So I got out my trusty pop can stove to rewarm my coffee. And I've got my GoPro on my brand new broken tripod over there. This leg broke off. Couldn't handle any pressure at all, apparently. But look at this view. This isn't going very well. This is just too slow. I'm tempted to pull that wick up a bit. It says not to, but I think that's what would make it burn faster. It's too hot to pull up right now though, so I'll continue to suffer with this technique for a little bit. Okay, I've pulled the wick up a little bit on this thing. We'll see if it burns a little better now. It should burn a little bit hotter with the wick up higher. Give that a try, see if I can heat some water with it for coffee anyway. Got my noodles on the pop can stove. Finally, after some trial and error, I think I've got this chaffing burner working the way I want it to. My noodles are boiling away nicely. And it's finally lunchtime. That took way too long. It's a good thing I've got lots of time and lots of warm clothes. It never really rained. It's still threatening to rain at any minute though. So, finally, lunchtime. Yay. Got my little pop can stove going here too. This is boiling nicely. This is going to be a nice lunch after all. Nice hot lunch in the woods. Yep, that's good. But hunger is the best spice. And I've definitely gotten hungry sitting here waiting for this to cook. Wouldn't you know, now that lunch is over and I'm ready to take down the tarp, it's raining. But I want to get out of here. I've spent way too long here trying to cook. Oh man, it's coming down even harder now. Maybe I'll wait a minute or two before I go. I really want to get home now, though. Instead of walking back up that slash, I'm just going to follow this little motorcycle trail out. That's going to make it much easier. Ooh, maybe. Maybe this won't be as easy going as I thought. Well, we're having an adventure anyway. Oh man. Hopefully this road will get us out of here. I'm just dealing with some trees that fell over it. Oh, come on. Didn't realize I was going to be brush crashing today. I'm not so sure about this route now. It seems to be never ending. It's definitely not getting to any kind of destination very quickly. Yay! We're back out to the logging road. It'll be smooth walking now. Just got to figure out which way I want to go. I think either way might go back down. Huh. Yeah, let's try this way. No, that's not right. No. We just came from here. Nope. Let's try this way. Here we go. So for my next adventure, I think I want to go up that hill there. There's some cliff faces there that you can't quite see from this angle. But there's a light patch of trees there, which I think are madrona trees, which will be growing on a rock face. From where I was sitting at lunchtime, there were some rock faces that looked kind of flat and could be an interesting place to explore. I don't know where the road up there is, though. Have to figure that one out. Sounds like a good adventure for another day. So I guess that's about it for today's adventure. Whoa. Someone is target shooting? Question mark. Very nearby. Ugh. Hopefully they're not shooting my car. It always makes me a bit nervous when I hear target shooting coming from the vicinity of my car. I hope they're not shooting directly down the road. They are definitely in the direction that we need to go to get to the car. I ran into a situation once before where someone was shooting straight up the road I was on. You just never know when you hear target shooters if they're being safe or not. Hello! Hello! I'm walking down the road here with my dog! Can you hear me? Bella's not liking this one bit, even though she's a trained gun dog. It's okay, honey. Hello? It was okay. They're shooting into a bank and wearing ear protection, so they didn't hear me right away. Ooh, that definitely got my blood pumping, though. Luckily for me and Bella, those guys were doing it the right way, shooting into a bank. They have a little kid with them too. They're doing everything to be safe. They're behind us now. And we are almost back to the car. Boom! That seems like a very expensive hobby to me. Oh boy. Even what seems like is going to be the dullest hike ever, there always seems to be something. There always seems to be something interesting. It's just another peaceful Sunday afternoon in Mason County.